everyone, welcome back to the series on project development with Node.js. I am Sanket Singh, and in this video we are going to continue our development on the Foodistan app. So without any further delay, let's just start. So in the previous video we have already completed our basic food and restaurant CRUD service. Now the only thing we need to set up is the order, right? So for order, I'm going to place a separate service. So new file, order service.js, because the order is going to have a lot of things. First of all, we need to get the model order is equals to require model slash order. Then we also need to have the restaurant model. And then we need to also have food model. I believe we require all of these. Okay. Let's do module.exports. First of all, we'll say const create order. Okay. For creating the order, we are going to get few data parameters, right? Let's say what we can do is we can pass a data here, and for creating the order, we should, like, we are having an empty cart, right? So first of all, I would say we need to fetch the food. We will be passing the restaurant ID and the food ID, right? So we need to exactly get that, right? First of all. Second of all, I would say we need to add that food item into our order, because if you will look at it, models and order, every order belongs to a user. There should be some food item and status, so we will add it to the right. Or and let's think about it. Any other case that we can think about. So I believe this should be good. Right. So let's do one thing. First of all, try catch. Error. Okay. First of all, we will we are going to get the restaurant ID and food ID. So first of all, let's just get the restaurant. So const restaurant is equals to await restaurant dot find by ID. We'll say data dot restaurant. Now from the restaurant, let's do one thing. Let's just quickly check one thing. I'm just doing one thing, guys. Okay. Now inside the restaurant, let's just search for the food item. Right. Let's try this.
07 27 34
I'm just searching for a quick method if we have any.
हाँ हाँ 2 3 हाँ.
Okay. Let's do one thing. Let's do restaurant dot food dot for each. Okay. Index, sorry, food item index. If food item dot ID is equals to data dot food, right? Then what we are going to do, we are going to create a new order. So const order is equals to await order dot await new order, and inside the data parameter, let's just pass the user as data.user and the status as, let's say, in cart. Okay, or status can be cart.
20 रुपया का निमकी खाया है.
Okay, then we can say, the moment we are able to find the food item, we can say order dot food dot push food item. At last we can say order dot save. This is something that we can do. At last we can return order. I believe this should be good. Console dot log error, and let's just do create order. Now there is one very important thing. When we are adding the first food item, then the order is not created, so we are creating it, right? But let's say if you are adding another food item, in that case the order will be already there. So we should not always create a new order. We should check if data dot order, if we are able to get an order ID, then we should not make a new order. Then we should just see that const or let's do one thing. Order is equals to await order dot find by ID data dot order. Okay, this should be the situation. And if order dot status is not equals to cart, the status is not cart, then you should return, I would say, from here, and you should do console.log order cannot be modified, and we should return the order. Okay, otherwise we can move forward, and from the restaurant we can add the food item to the order, right? Okay, so let's just try it and see what can be done. And let's add one more quick API. Get order, we'll get ID, const order is equals to await order dot find by ID return order. Let's just do one thing. We'll do populate dot populate. Okay, and let's just return the get order also. Let's make a controller, order controller. We'll say const order service is equals to require services order service module dot exports. We'll form a function const. So how the API should look like, we should have add item is equals to async request comma response console.log error return rest.status 500 or JSON message something went wrong. and we can say success false. Then here what we can do is we can say const order is equals to await order service dot create order, and what are we passing? Just the data. So request dot body, and then we can just do one thing. It should be 200. Success true. Data as order, and here we should have added item to order. Okay, so let's just return add item, and then let's just do one thing. Const get order.
ये एक से अलग लगिन गरम नहीं कर ले पानी लगा ले.
Let's copy everything from above, and instead of going for create order, we'll say get order request dot rms dot id.
कहाँ पकाई है
Order returned. Something went wrong. Get order. Okay, and then let's go to v1 routes. Copy. Let's copy this, paste it here. This should be order controller, and let's add two APIs, router slash order. This is router dot post, and this should be order controller dot create, and I guess it's not create, it's add item, and router dot get slash order slash :id order controller dot get order. Okay, cool. So let's just try. Let's just try our API. Let's see if the server is running. Okay, the server is up. So the API is slash order okay, the API is slash order, and it should be a post request. In the body, what all things we need to pass? So first of all, inside order service we are expecting a restaurant. First of all, we are expecting a restaurant. So add a restaurant. Let's say ABC restaurant. So we have passed the ID, and there is no order ID. Currently we don't have any order ID, so it should create a new order. And then we should add a food item from the restaurant, because that will fetch. So foods, let's say we are having this food item. Let's just go to restaurant and add a food item from there only. So this first food item. Okay, and this should be good. Let's just send it. Okay, unauthorized. Let's just add our secret token and send it. Okay, technically it has created the cart. So if we refresh and check the orders, okay, there is no order here yet. Let's see why. Let's see if there is any error that we have came up with. Yes. Okay, so user is not there. User is not there in the order. So let's do one thing. This is order.js user. Okay, we have not passed user, so let's pass user also. Body. Okay, I believe we should first register. So for the timing, let's do one thing. Let's make our user non-required because we have to register a new user, right? Let's rerun the app and refresh. Okay, let's try again. Send. Okay, so we have an order and then we have also an array. So now if we do slash order, let's get the order ID. Let's do one thing. Let's pass the order ID here. Get request, send it. Okay, so we are able to get this and the status is cart. Okay. Now, if we go to the post request back and let's add another food item. So in the restaurant, let's add another food item. Send it. Okay. It says added item to the order. If we go, okay, so there is a problem here. It is now creating new order. See what is the problem? Because we have not passed the order parameter. In the second case, we should have passed the order parameter. Right, so let's do one thing. Let's delete it. Let's create a fresh order. Okay, so fresh order created. Right, and then we should pass order parameter also. Now we have an order, right? So from the front end, we will be expecting an order parameter. And the food, let's send it. And now if you refresh, see there is only one. Okay, so there is only one food. Let's see. Okay, so it's replacing, it's not adding the new food item. That's the problem, I guess. It's not adding the new food item. So let's see what is going on. So if you get the order, you get the order here. We should push the food item. Only the index here. Let's see. Console.log order. Right. If you send it. So this is the order. And are we anytime going here? Console.log added. Okay, we are not going inside the loop. That's the problem. So restaurant.food.forEach food item. Let's print all the food items. Console.log food item. Okay, so there are 3 food items. And okay, so I guess the food item that I'm adding is not present in the restaurant. Okay, sorry, my bad. Let's just take this one, copy, paste. Sorry, not this one. Let's paste, copy this, and paste it here. Send it. See, now we should have order with multiple food items. See, now we are having multiple food items. Let's get this order ID and fetch the order. So get /order/this, send it. See, we are getting all the food items and the status is cart. Right. So the order mechanism is ready. The only thing that we have to do is write an API that can now place the order, that is update the order, and based on the situation, let's say the order is delivered, cancel or anything, update the status of the order. right? We need to have few more APIs, right? If you see the requirement doc, then we need to have, we should get all the food items from the bucket that we are already getting. Total amount we have to return, and we can delete a food item, and we should adding we are already able to do. So let's just in the next set of videos we are going to quickly add all these 3 APIs, and our project will be done. That being said, let's just wrap it up here. We are going to meet soon in the next video. Till then, take care guys, bye bye, and thank you.